everybody. I hope that everyone can see me well. This is my first week using a different computer, so hopefully the lags that happened in previous episodes will not happen today. So anyway, hi, welcome to Tweendom, the talk show for the kids, the teens, and everyone in between. So today is a really exciting episode. So I have my little sister, Clarke, joining me on the show today as my co-host. And we're going to talk about some things. So I'm actually going to let her in because I do not want to do too much of an intro without her. So I'm going to see if I can let her in the meeting now. Okay, I think it let her in. So let's see. Hi. I think you have to connect to the audio. Hi. I think you're on mute. So I'm going to unmute you really quick.
Okay then. Hi.
Oh my gosh, I miss seeing you.
You too.
I feel like it's been so long. Like what? A good couple of months at the So how have you been? How has your quarantine been?
Good.
I'm really glad that it's been good because I know it's been like a little boring for me. I know it's okay. I know it's been like a little boring for me, honestly, because of I'm stuck. I just finished school. I think you just finished school too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that, all of that going on, it's a lot. So, oh, that's a pretty cup.
Thank you.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to talk kind of a little bit about what we've been doing in quarantine. So, Clarke, do you want to go first?
Yes. During quarantine, I've been learning how to cook. I can like make breakfast for my family now. And speaking of today, I actually made these oatmeal cookies.
Oh my God, those look so good.
And yeah, they're like really good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I've been doing calligraphy too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Besides school.
Yeah. Like, one, those cookies look really good. I'm gonna need to learn how to make those. But over quarantine, of course, school, because we just got out of school like a week ago. So
Yeah.
that, and then afterwards, I've been doing Tweendom, and I've just been doing like lots of writing, and I've been watching a lot of TV and FaceTiming my friends a lot and playing Roblox.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roblox is like our thing. So
Yeah.
I feel like I've been doing that a lot, and I've realized I've been on my phone a lot more than I ever thought I would be. So,
Yeah, I'd probably be on my phone a lot if I didn't have screen time.
yeah. Like for me, I'm like over here on TikTok, like, whoa. I definitely feel like my quarantine has truly just been revolved around technology, and I don't know how I would have survived without it. So
Yeah.
the next thing that I think we should talk about is like the most fun thing that we've done. Like, what's the most fun thing we've done over this?
I haven't really done that many fun things, but actually yesterday, I went to this photo shoot with my dad's side of the family, and there were like a ton of kids there, and later at night, it was like 8 through 11 p.m.
Oh, wow.
We went to like this outside dinner, and it was like really fun.
Oh, that's so nice. I feel like for me, the most fun thing that I've done, at least like getting out of the house a little bit, what me and my family did was like a couple of weeks ago, we like took a drive and we drove like around like Lakeshore Drive and lots of downtown actually. So I feel like it was really cool, and it was just kind of nice to see the world because it was like my first time since I first like went into sheltering in place. So I was
Yeah.
just, oh my God. So it was really fun. And we were like singing songs and things like that that came on the radio. So
That
we were
sounds
also talking about like memories that we had like had while we were downtown. So I feel like that was something really fun.
Yeah.
So now I think we talked about like the most fun thing that we've done, but what's the most thing that we're like tired of doing? Like what's something we're like
Well,
over?
probably just school. That's it.
Yeah. Like I felt like I was like doing so much more school than if I actually was in school. And I
Yeah,
love school. And I was so glad that I actually had the schoolwork because of the fact that I get really bored when I'm not doing anything.
exactly.
Yeah, and I feel like my teachers did a pretty good job with like switching from being in the classroom doing stuff on the board all the time to like doing interactive stuff to just
Yeah.
doing Google Meets through our CPS admin. So,
Yeah.
all right, so we have, let's see what we've covered. Quarantine, most fun thing, something we're tired of. So now we're kind of going to get into some personal stuff about us. So me and you have known each other for a little while now. So I think we can kind of like say like how we met, kind of what we do lots of the time together.
Yeah, I think how we met was like your mom and my mom, they were like really good friends. And I think that like they thought we'd be good friends. So I came over your house one day.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. And the one thing that I do know is the way that our parents met each other was through my godmom, Crystal.
Uh,
So that's the one thing that I know about that.
yeah.
Um, I remember this one time, I think it might have been like the first day I met you. We like went to this like park or something. It was like some park, and then we went to this ice cream place and we got coffee ice cream, and it was my
Oh
first
yeah.
ice cream.
Yeah.
You like love coffee ice cream.
Yes, I do.
Yes, and
My
that was
number one favorite.
yeah, it's like really good, and I like want coffee ice cream now all of a sudden because it just
Yeah.
reminds me of you and like the first day we met, and now I like coffee a lot now, and I think that was a big part of it.
Yeah.
So I know that was the part, but then we just kind of like started hanging out after that. It's like hung out one time because of the parents, and then boom, it just came into this like thing where we were like, oh, we hang out a lot now.
Yeah.
And it's funny because of the fact me and Clarke don't have that much of a drastic age difference, but let's see, I think I'm like maybe a year and a half older than you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I think like maybe, yeah, 1.5 or 2.
Yeah, I think it's 1.5 because technically, well, I think it. Wait, I was born at the end of 2007 and you were born in 2010.
Oh, wait. Is it maybe it's 2.5? I don't. Hmm.
I don't know. I don't even know if it's 2.5. Okay, we gotta do the math later.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like, I've been out of school for too long to even.
yeah.
This. So, one thing that I know that you do that you are so good at, is you are a Miss Actress, model, girl. Okay, tell us a little bit about that because you were over here doing everything like
Okay, so basically I got my inspiration when I was like 5. I used to watch this show all the time. It was called Fashion Runway, and I used to like watch them every day, and I had this like little pink fluffy journal, and I was like writing about all the models and like drawing them.
oh my
And
gosh.
so, yeah, a few years later, my dad tried to sign me up for modeling, and it actually worked, and I got a few deals. And I did pretty good.
Yeah, you did. It is so cute to hear you like saying, "Oh, this pink fluffy notebook and I used to write about the models and draw them." That is like
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
And your pictures are spot on, bro. I see you in Kohl's. And one time I was like looking just randomly, and I see Clarke's face on the website, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Clarke. Okay, but she is out and about doing everything.
Yep.
Okay, so I think we kind of discussed a little bit of like the questions like me and Clarke were discussing together.
Yeah.
So I think that we were able to discuss that. So let me just do a run track in my mind. Okay, we did all of that. So now we're kind of just gonna talk a little bit about some of the stuff that we've done, like future wise. Like for instance, Clarke, what are you looking forward in your future? Like,
In the future, I kind of like twisted like all the way what I wanted to do because like a few years ago, I always wanted to be like a model, an actress, all of that. But now I'm starting to get into wanting to become a doctor because
oh,
my dad, he's like had a ton of like injuries with like his leg, his hand, and I've
yeah.
always like wanted to help people with things. So yeah, specifically if I was a doctor, I'd want to be an orthopedic surgeon because my dad has had to get surgery with orthopedics. So yeah, it's mainly because of him.
Okay, so first you're a model and an actress, and then afterwards you're gonna get that education to be an orthopedic surgeon. For some reason, that just made me like so excited because I'm like, I'm gonna see Clarke up there getting her education, becoming
Yeah.
Miss Doctor and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's amazing. So I know that there were some questions that you actually were gonna ask me.
Oh yes. So I've heard you were doing some cool things this week. So tell me about that.
So this week, it actually has been kind of crazy. So I woke up Monday morning. Well, first, let me start at the beginning. For my school, I actually did a documentary for the Chicago Metro History Fair, which is revolved with National History Day here in the US.
Yeah.
And so I decided, because the theme was breaking barriers in history, and I wanted to have a Chicago theme because Chi-Town, my roots. So I decided, let me do something that has to do with that. So I decided to do it on the legendary show Soul Train because of the fact that it has, it's just been so amazing to African Americans in entertainment and dance and music and television. So I feel like it was something that meant a lot to me. So I decided to do a documentary on that. And then it advanced to city, then it advanced to state, then it advanced to nationals. Then I find out that it goes and is displayed in like a 1 week exhibit online for the National Museum of African American History and Culture. So first I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I'm like, all right, that's kind of
That
nice.
is amazing. Not only cool, amazing.
Thank you. And so on Monday, I got an interview for Fox 32 News here in Chicago, and
Oh
they
my gosh, yes.
we want to do an interview on you for your documentary. And I'm like, oh, okay. Woke up Monday and just like, all right. And then afterwards, I find out, like, literally, like, less than an hour later, that ABC 7 wanted to do an interview on me because of the interview that I did on there. So I'm like, all right, that's cool too.
Oh my gosh.
And then CPS had interviewed me a little bit before, but then afterwards, the interview for that came out too. And then afterwards, I got on a radio station about it. And my interview with ABC, I did it with my parents because they asked, hey, do your parents want to be in it? And I'm like, sure. So for some reason, my phone was ringing. But
Oh.
they all that interview like aired like a good 5 6 times and I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh, you must be so lucky.
I feel really blessed about it because I didn't expect for all of that to happen while I'm stuck in my house. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's something that I'm really grateful for, but my whole week has just been crazy insane and revolves around that. So I'm just like, all right, I was able to do this, but how was I able to do this? So I feel like that's been my week.
Yeah. Okay, so what are some cool things you are working on or have done pursuing your dreams during quarantine?
Can you repeat the question? I didn't hear you.
What are cool things you are working on or have done pursuing your dreams during quarantine?
So, of course, Tweendom,
Yeah.
because Tweendom, this is the 11th week that I've done this, and we've been in quarantine for a good maybe 13, 14. So I feel like I have been doing stuff for Tweendom, and also I've been doing lots of writing. I've entered a screenwriting competition, and then afterwards, I also started lots of different courses online, kind of for like filmmaking, directing, screenwriting. So I did some of that, and that was like kind of how I've been starting to pursue my dreams a little bit more while I'm stuck in the house. I feel like just staying motivated and doing what I love, which is writing. I feel like it's been easy for me that way, and I have been pursuing my dreams more and more because of that and just staying grounded.
Yep. So yeah, next question. What are your hopes and dreams for the future?
My hopes and dreams for the future. So one thing that I wanted to do, which you actually know, I started writing a television series called Back Row when I was like maybe 9 or 10. And when I was 9 or 10. And because of that, I last spring created a film of Back Row, which you were in.
Yeah.
We also created the pilot episode, which you were also in. And since then, I just really have been motivated to try and create that into a scripted television series that could be on a major platform. And I also want to be one of the youngest screenwriters on a major platform, like for a television series on a major platform before I'm 18.
Yeah.
So that's a long shot of a dream. That is a dream I'm committed to making happen. So I really, really hope that that can happen. And I'm staying committed to that. And that is just mainly my dream. I also want to get Tweendom out there too, because Tweendom is something I love doing. I've done it for the past 11 weeks and hopefully 11 more. So I feel like those are my main dreams, and that's what I really want to pursue.
Yes. Well, we'll all be rooting for you, and we all believe in you.
Thank you.
And last question. What is your advice to me as a big sister?
So I feel like my advice to you, let me just think about this, because you're one of the most amazing kids ever.
Thank you.
So thinking about this, I feel like one thing that I want to give to you is saying that you are such an amazing person. So I don't want anybody ever on this planet to ever try to dim your light, because it mainly can be rooted from jealousy. And jealousy is something that lots of people have and is a really bad trait. So one thing is to just never try to be jealous of others. And if people are jealous of you, try to not let it get to you and dim your light and dim your amazingness, because of the fact that unfortunately people are going to be jealous sometimes. And unfortunately, they can either be jealous of you or you can be jealous of them. So I feel like jealousy, if that is thrown out the window, like if you shoot that away, then you will fulfill every single dream that you have with happiness, and you will be completely happy, and you won't even really be worried about anything when doing it. So I feel like that's my biggest advice to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
So,
let's see what else we have to cover, because I have some notes right next to me just to make sure that we cover everything. So I'm going to go back to it. And also, one thing that I actually did yesterday was on my Instagram, I had a whole poll saying people could ask questions if they wanted to. So I allowed people to ask questions on my Instagram that the two of us could answer together. So are you all right with me asking some of those?
yes.
All right, so let me pull out the Insta. So I'm pulling it up right now. And let's see, one of the questions are, what are our favorite things to do together?
Okay.
We play Roblox a lot.
Yes, we do.
I feel like that could be one.
Yeah, and I feel like we'd have fun if we like went out to like restaurants.
Yeah. Because we've been out to restaurants twice together, I think. Well,
yeah.
2 or 3 times. And I know that every time we do that, we have a really, really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because like food is like, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so another question is, where do you like to shop for clothes or shop in general?
Well, I like to online shop a lot, but I like this place. I barely even know how to pronounce it. It's called Shein, I think. Shein.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shein,
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like something like Shein.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But yeah, I ordered like 7 things from it like a week ago.
Yeah, I like Shein because that's what I call it. And then there's also this other site that's really similar to it called like Romwe, I think it's called.
Oh,
So
yes, yes, yes.
yeah, so I shop on Shein and Romwe, and then afterward, because they're online shops, they don't like have them in stores or anything. And
Yeah.
then a place where I actually like in person like to go to is Discovery Clothing. I even think this was bought from Discovery Clothing.
Oh,
So
wow. Yeah.
yeah, I definitely do lots of my shopping there, and majority of my wardrobe is from there. So I really like to shop there too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to, yeah, in real life, I like to like shop at Zara and sometimes, what's it called? Marshalls,
Hmm.
a
That's
little bit. But
that's
yeah.
like one of my mom's favorite places. She's like her and my aunt, they go there all the time.
Yep.
So one question is, do you two have things in common even though you're different ages? We have a lot in
Yes.
common.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I feel like one thing that, of course, Roblox is a huge one.
Yeah.
Like just a video game. It is not
Hmm.
just a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like TikTok a lot. We're on there a lot.
Mm.
So let's think. We both like to act because we actually, if you guys didn't know, which lots of people actually may not, we play sisters.
Yes, we do.
Like a sister to me and real life and when actually acting.
Yep.
So that's really, really fun.
Very.
Yeah, so I feel like we have more in common than most people would think about someone who is 12 and someone who is 10. So
Yeah.
I feel like we have a lot more in common than people think.
Yep.
All right. So another question is, when you're able to hang out with friends again, what do you want to do with them?
Hmm. I feel like we'd have a lot of fun if we like went to a sleep if we had like a sleepover.
Yeah.
That would be pretty fun. And my mom, she was like thinking about like hosting like this trip for us all to go to like Wisconsin or
Oh my
something.
gosh, that would be so much
Yeah.
fun. I feel like I definitely want to try going on a trip because like my summer stuff was canceled. So
Yeah, mine too.
all of the stuff that I plan to do in the summer, if I can make that up again whenever the COVID crisis is over, then I'd like to do that. And I feel like just going, for some reason, I really want to go to Starbucks. I don't,
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to like the largest Starbucks
yeah,
downtown. Yeah.
I just really want to I want to go downtown. I don't care what I do. I just want to go down there because I miss it. So
Yeah.
I feel like there's even more stuff that I would want to do that I feel like I would make up along the way that I don't even know yet. I'm just like, when I see my friends again, I'm just gonna be like running to them, spending all of my time. I love my mom, I love my dad, but I would not be spending like as soon as this is over, like they will not see me for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So one thing is, well, Emmett actually asked this. If you're watching Emmett, hi. He asked, "How are you?"
Oh, well, I'm doing good. I'm just bored most of the time.
Yeah, me too. I'm I watch TV. I've been pretty good. Been eating well. I've been
Yeah.
well, so I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. So well, there are two questions left. Did you ever think that the COVID crisis would have lasted this long?
Yes, I thought it would like last for like 10 years. I was like so scared of it. I thought it was gonna like last forever.
Yeah, I feel like at the beginning of this, I wasn't as worried. Like when we were told that we were gonna leave school for 2 weeks, I'm like, oh, okay, it's probably gonna be like until like, mid-April, beginning of May. But we're probably gonna go back to school and end the year strong. Then once they canceled school, I'm like, yeah, we're probably gonna go back in January.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't expect it. Like I know we're in phase 4, so I'm really hoping for the best with the vaccine and everything. So I'm really hoping for the best with that, but at the end of the day, I've kind of mentally prepared myself for us possibly not going back to school or the world opening back up that quickly. So I've been mentally preparing. So kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last question is, what do you like to snack on? The not so healthy snack.
I'm not really a big fan of like spicy things, but I've actually started to like Takis.
I love Takis. I love like the lime flavor.
Yeah. And what else? Maybe just like ice cream a lot. Lots of coffee, ice cream, and yeah.
It's so funny because over this quarantine, like if you ask me and my mom, if you're like, what's the thing that you like to eat the most? We love Outshine fruit bars. We like have eaten them for
Oh,
breakfast.
yes.
We have like eaten them for breakfast.
Oh my gosh.
Eaten them as an after dinner thing.
You
So
should.
love those.
Yeah, my sister, she like eats like 3 popsicles a day.
Oh,
Loves them.
yeah. So I feel like popsicles. I've eaten lots of ice cream, and then I like cake batter, which is weird.
Yes, me too. Yeah.
Like I think I had like a whole bowl of cake batter.
Oh my gosh.
Well, like a good amount of a bowl of cake batter, and that's really, really bad. I should not be eating like that, but I did, and I really shouldn't have. I did. So, yeah, those are like the unhealthy things that we really like.
Yeah.
So, if you have any questions in the comments, I will try to answer them. We are a little bit running out of time, just a tiny bit. So, I am going to go to YouTube and Facebook. Oh my God, the YouTube one cut off. So, I will have to re-upload this to YouTube because of the fact that for some reason it went off of the air on there. So, I don't know why the technical difficulties happened with that. But good thing I'm recording this meeting because of the fact that we'll be able to see it. So
Yep.
I'm going to try and look on Facebook and see what goes on here.
Okay. Oh my gosh, there's like this mini dragonfly like right behind the computer.
OMG, really?
Yeah.
I love dragonflies. I was just telling my grandma one like a few days ago. So,
Yeah.
all right, let me see here because I'm trying to enter the live on my phone and I'm having a hard time. One question that I actually got on Instagram, which I only chose out of a certain few, was how long have you guys been acting together? I know that you two are in back row.
I think about 2 years.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Let me.
No, I think it started like April, sometime in April or.
Wait, it was right after. I think it was right after your 9th birthday. So I feel like a year and a couple of months.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just doing a mental. Yeah. All right. So a year and a couple of months.
Yep.
Like around 3 or 4 months. So a long while, actually. Another question that I got is if you could change one thing about this year, what would it be? That's a hard one.
Well, actually, I think I have maybe 2 things actually. One, the whole coronavirus situation.
That can
And
go.
2, there are only like 11 girls in my classroom and there are like 20 boys.
Oh,
And 4 of the girls are leaving. So there's only going to be 7 girls in our class and like 22 boys. So
I would not be able to handle that.
me either.
I feel like lots of the people from my school are leaving because of the fact that they're going to academic centers. So I'm staying at my school and like a couple of people that I actually know, but we're having a whole bunch of new people come to our class. But that's not something I want to change because I'm really happy that they get to go and I'm really happy for them. So I want them to go. I want them to be happy with that.
Yeah.
One thing that I would change about this year, coronavirus, of course I would want to change that. But I also want to change like the police brutality that has been happening lately. And I just wish that that could have stopped a long while ago. But for specifically this year, that would be something that I would want to change. And actually, I'm going to try and reload the Facebook again because I really want it to load, but it says it's having a hard time loading. So if, like I say every episode, because we're probably going to have to skip the questions now, is if you have a question you're dying to get out to ask us, feel free to DM me, email me, and I will let Clarke know and we can answer them for you and I will give you guys the answers. And I'm just going to check. All right. So now we're actually going to play a little mini game with the amount of time that we have left. Okay. So I'm pretty sure all of you guys know what Pictionary is. But those of you who don't, Pictionary is basically where it can be a couple of people, and sometimes it's played in teams, but because it's the two of us, one person draws, and the other person has to guess what it is that you're drawing. You can't say anything, no clues, no nothing.
Yeah.
So you really just have to go off the drawing. So I'm drawing two things, and Clarke is drawing two things. So I think can we do it the order of like me, Clarke, me, Clarke? How about we do that?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to go first because I have something. It's pretty basic, but I'm going to try to show this as best as I can. So.
Okay. Oh, I already know what this is.
What do you think it is?
A sunset?
Yep.
Yep, knew it.
So Clarke has 1 point, and now I'm going to try to guess hers because I'm not really all that good at this.
Okay, yeah, I'm not that good of a drawer, but let's see if I can nail this. Okay, I can't really show you what I'm drawing, but I'm going to try and use this.
Okay, I think I'll be able to see you that way.
I need a Sharpie now.
Ooh. Is it a flower?
Nope.
Oh, is it a butterfly?
Yes.
Oh, okay. At first I was like, are those like the petals around something?
Yeah.
All right, so that was pretty good.
Yep.
So I have another one that is a little complicated. So I'm gonna see if you get this. So also it's just clues to this. So it's not gonna be it exactly, but it's gonna be clues to it. So. Okay. So this is the first thing. It's kind of bad. It looks really weird, but it's not as good as it actually looks. Also, I think it may be like reversed. So actually, I'm gonna try to draw this over again and make it this way. All right, so I think this is the correct thing. So I'm actually gonna erase this because of the fact that it's in reverse. So we have that. I really want to give you a hint. So let me know when you need a hint, but you can only get one.
A boomerang?
Nope. Also, guys, feel free to guess in the comments what you think it is. This is bad. Okay, I'm trying to do it the best I can. So this
Sonic?
No.
I don't know.
I know this is so bad. So this is the second thing. And then, all right, so if you need a hint, I will give you. Great, so this is the next thing. Okay. Okay, let me know if you need a hint, okay?
Okay.
All right, so this is the next thing.
A boat?
Okay, so I'm actually going to give you a hint. The overall answer is a place.
It's a place?
Yeah, it's a place.
Oh.
And for time, I'm going to give you like 30 more seconds, and then afterwards I'm just going to say it because my drawing is pretty bad.
Hawaii?
You're close. You're kind of close because it is a place kind of like that.
The Bahamas? Oh, I think I know, but I forgot what it's called. I think it starts with a B. But
Oh, don't worry, it's not that place, because I know the other place that you're thinking about, which is Bora Bora, because that's one of my dream vacations. But this is actually not it. My drawing is really bad, so I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Alright. Oh, I know what to draw. Okay. Okay, so pay attention to this up here. This may help a little bit. All right, do you give up?
Yes.
Okay, so it's Disney World. Because this is supposed to be Florida, but my drawing.
Oh yeah.
And this is supposed to be the castle. This is supposed to be Mickey Mouse, and this is supposed to be.
Wow.
I'm so bad at that. I am so sorry.
Oh my gosh, me too. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try to think of something.
All right. I'm so sorry about my drawing skills, everybody. You did not need to see how bad of a drawer I am.
I'm gonna draw something. This is gonna be so bad, but I mean.
Okay. I'm
I'll
excited.
try my best. So let's see if you can see it. I'm gonna like draw this and then.
Okay, so I see a triangle, I think.
Yeah, and then this.
Okay.
This is not a house, by the way.
All right, because that's what I was about to guess. I was about to say, is that a house?
This is.
Is it like a neighborhood? It kind of.
I'm a horrible drawer. Wait, what is?
You're not horrible. You're better than me. I have no idea what it was that I just drew back there. Is this like a slide? Like, it looks like. It looks like a slide that would be like at a park or something, or like a tree house or something like that. I don't think you're bad at drawing. I just think I'm bad at guessing stuff.
Oh no, what am I doing?
Okay, is it a park?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because I kind of saw the swing set, and I was like,
Yeah.
because I was originally thinking like a tree house type of thing, because I like saw the slide coming out of the house looking thing. So at the end of the day, we're both not top tier drawers.
Yeah.
So I hope that you were able to get the message out of that. So
Yeah.
we're not that good. But Clarke, I am so happy that I was able to have you on the show as my co-host today, because it was so amazing. It was so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. I swear we need to do this again sometime. It was so much fun. And I hope that you guys all enjoy Clarke, because she's the bomb. She's amazing. And you guys need to check her out. So thank you so much for being on the show. I will text you after this. And I am so glad that I was able to have you on.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Let's see.
Yeah, let me see how to do this. All right, guys. So I really hope that you enjoyed my little segment with Clarke. And this is actually the end of the show. But it was so much fun to have Clarke on. She's such an amazing kid. And I am just so grateful that I'm able to have her as my friend. And thank you all for watching. I found out that we had a technical problem with YouTube actually when I was looking for questions, and I am so sorry. So I will actually be uploading this part of the meeting, well, technically like the show, to YouTube on the same Tweendom Talk Show channel, because I had no idea that it even cut out, and I definitely need to find out how it did, and I'm so sorry about that. But make sure to be back next week because we're having some guests, some family fun, and it's going to be really dope. So you guys really want to come back next week because we're going to be having so much fun. Thank you all for watching today's episode of Tweendom, and I will make sure to see you all next week on hopefully Facebook and YouTube. So yeah, and I will see you guys later. Bye.